Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7, and of course, we're going to be doing some Guild Wars. Now, what's different about this Guild War here is that we are actually entering the regular season again. This is no longer in preseason mode, and with this Guild War came a lot of changes, actually, and some changes that I'm pretty sure me and a lot of other players included were not aware of, and that is the fact that we can actually directly attack the opponent's stronghold after we attack the forts. As you can see, the central forts in these three areas. So that's actually pretty cool. My guild has actually gone ahead and destroyed two of these, the mid and the bottom towers here. So that's what allowed us to go ahead and access the stronghold over here. Now I'm definitely going to be using one of my attacks on the stronghold, but we'll save that one for last. We're actually going to go ahead and destroy this mid fort over here. Now, as always, we always check on our defense team. My tower's been taken down, but I've looked through the scrambled logs here, and I've had one successful defense, 2 defense draws, and then 1 unsuccessful defense. So it took 4 people to take me down, which is fantastic. That's actually going to be really, really good. So I'm really happy with my defense team so far. Alright, so the first battle we're going to go ahead and jump into is this one right here. Hite is the name of this player, and we're going to go ahead and take on his defense team. So I've already pre-prepared my teams for this. I'm bringing in Montmorency, Seaside Bellona, and Crimson Armament for the first battle. Now Ruel's going to be very annoying to deal with, but Lilius is only a level 50. I can understand why she's there because she can enable the dual attack with the Sirmia. Sirmia is going to be the huge issue here. I'm choosing to go ahead and use my Seaside Bellona as a really easy way of just putting out a lot of pressure over time, especially against this team. So it's going to be really good for sustaining, and Sirmia is really only going to be targeting Crimson Armament for attacks because the other units are water, so that's going to be very good. The second team that I'm bringing in here is Acades with Charles and Falconer Clury to go up against a Tamarin, Assyria, and the Luna. Now my goal here is to kill the Luna as soon as possible so that there's basically no threat left on the team. Charles can easily do that along with my Falconer Clury. So let's go ahead and just jump right into this, and we'll see how it goes. I know there are more optimal teams I could be bringing, but with the heroes I had geared and with what I have going on right now in terms of my team comps, I'm pretty satisfied with this. We'll see how it plays out though. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and put the invincibility buff on everybody. Okay, and the immunity as well. Lilius is going to go ahead and use the S3, which is fine by me. This person has a really fast Sirmia though, as you can tell, going above my Seaside Bellona, a little bit up, below my Montmorency. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to S1 into the Sirmia, get that sleep off. Very, very nice. That's actually fantastic. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead with the S3 immediately. Now, Montmorency's sleep was, it was RNG, but it was also just really good overall that I hit that. Okay, I'm going to be careful here because what I don't want to happen now, I can tell the Ruel has a very low effect resistance because my Seaside Bellona's attack went through. So I'm going to go ahead and just attack the Ruel to provoke her. That way, I can go ahead and hit the Sirmia here. There we go. Sirmia's put asleep again. This is going to trigger Seaside Bellona's S2, and this S2 should be able to kill Sirmia. There we go, very nice. And now my main priority is to go ahead and try to take down this Ruel. Although, well, here's the thing. If I can provoke this Ruel again, that'd be fantastic. Okay, there we go, we got that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and hit the Lilius. Lilius is really weak, as you can tell. This way, when the Ruel goes to use her revive, it's actually going to be beneficial for me. Because there's a chance that the Ruel revives the useless Lilius instead of the Sirmia. So good. Lilius was taken out. We're going to go ahead and just focus down the Ruel now. Come on, Crimson Armament, you can crit this. Nope, no crit. Oh, nice. We got the dual attack, the RNG coming in to save the day, and we took down the Ruel, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that's why you want to build a lot of effect resistance on your Ruels, so that they don't get completely demolished like that. Alright, so now looking at this, the Assyria is not really that fast. The Tamarin is not that fast either. Assyria Tamarin combos on defense teams are usually not too great. They don't function that well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just provoke the Luna. Hopefully a defense break her as well. That would be fantastic. Alright, okay, just the defense break, that's fine. So what I'm planning on doing here is I'm going to go straight for the Luna with my Charles. Okay, Charles got the defense break on him. Oh, okay. The Tamarin is actually running Potion Vial, so she cleansed the defense break. So that's unfortunate that I didn't get the provoke on my Clury here. So the problem is I have to S3 here to go ahead and cleanse the Charles. Alright, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the S3 here. I'm pretty sure this Luna is going to go ahead and attack my Charles, so I want that defense buff up as soon as possible. Alright, good. I took down the Luna to below half her HP, which is going to lower the crit chance of her by 30% and lower her attack power as well. That's really good. That's Luna's passive. She gets an extra bonus crit chance. As you can see, she missed, or she didn't miss, but she didn't get the crit on my Charles. So that's fantastic. Now, the good thing is my Katie's also has Potion Vial, so she cleansed the defense break on my Charles there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I might just pop this invincibility. I might pop the invincibility on the Charles just in case, because I really don't want this Luna to like destroy me if I miss this. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the S2. It deals more damage than the S1. There we go, very nice. And I don't have to deal with the RNG of having to get his S1 into S2 in order to deal enough damage to kill that Luna. Very nice. Okay. So now this should be a pretty simple fight. If I could just take down that Assyria, we should be good. So we're gonna go ahead and do the S1 here into the Assyria. No dual attack because Assyria wasn't buffed. Charles doubles his chance of doing his S1 into S2. I think he raises it from a default 35% to 70% if the opponent's buffed. So unfortunately for me there, the opponent won't have any buffs for me to work off of, but it should be fine. Alright, Charles is Earth element, so he's gonna have, yeah, see, he's probably gonna have a hard time against Tamarin because he's gonna be missing a lot, and that's okay. My Falcon or Clury could potentially, let's see, Tamarin has her idle form ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to provoke with defense break. It would be nice if both happened. Nice. Oh, never mind. Okay. She only managed, she managed to cleanse the provoke, which is unfortunate, but that's alright. If she cleansed the defense break with the, her Potion Vial, then I would have been in a pretty decent position, because she wouldn't be able to go into idle form, but now should still be okay. Because she's buffed, Charles has a, oh wow, Charles crit both the S1 and S2, didn't miss at all. Alright, well, I'll take that win. That was pretty quick and went in our favors. That's fantastic. Alright, that's one battle down. Now I'm going to go ahead and find my second opponent, and we are going to be right back. Alright guys, welcome back to the second battle here. We're going up against Sulfura. We're going to go and attack this defense team. So in the first defense team we have Oxlots, Apocalypse, Ravi, and Euphine, and I'm going to go ahead and take my Ken into this battle with Falcon or Clury. Ken is a really good sustained DPS, a bruiser essentially, and so it's really easy for me to go ahead and take on that Ravi head to head, no problems. Falcon or Clury is going to hopefully outspeed the Oxlots. If not, whatever. Oxlots is by default, the AI is going to use his S3 before the S2 anyway. It's not going to matter too much, and Acades has the cleanse to deal with it anyway. Euphine's going to be the person I want to take out as soon as possible, because she could be the one that inflicts the most potential damage. Although in this case, Oxlots is probably a good priority for me to use my Falcon or Clury's Provoke on. Now for the second battle here, I'm going with kind of a gimmick team. So I see that the Araminta's there, the Shadow Rose is there. Shadow Rose is going to outspeed my units probably, and if it's faster than my Crimson Armament, it's going to be a shame, but whatever. Crimson Armament and Moonlight can have immunity, and my Moonlight Zerato is immune to stuns and things, so that so the Moonlight Araminta on the other team is not going to pose a huge problem. Biggest problem on the other team is going to be Luna, but we'll see who she targets as her S3 target. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hop into this. My second team is very, very gimmicky and very iffy. I would not recommend doing this whatsoever, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, so Falcon and Clary did not get silenced here. Okay, very interesting. So what I'm gonna do is I could provoke the Euphine. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna defense break and provoke the Euphine, and hopefully, very nice, and hopefully I would like to use the S3 to cleanse here. I know it's going to be a bit risky because the Oxalots is going to do the S2 onto the Ravi if the Euphine survives this. So I'm going to go ahead and use Ken's S2 here. I want to use this to kill. There we go. Very nice. And I get the speed buff as well. So Apocalypse Ravi is actually going to go for the Ken. Interesting. So that means Apocalypse Ravi is going to attack Ken again here with the attack buff. Missed the crit, but not doing a lot of damage. That's fine with me. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Oxalots because he's going to be a big problem if he starts cycling through the Ravi's attacks by boosting your combat readiness. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use my S3 here on the Oxalots. Give him a big punch to the face there. This should kill him at one hit. Very nice. Ken, oh, whoa, you actually survived. That's okay. Clary's gonna go ahead and finish him off here. Very good. And now this Ravi here is gonna be a bit interesting to deal with. We're basically in no danger anymore, but right now I want to build up some souls so that my Ken can actually go ahead and soul burn against this Ravi. Ravi's not dealing too much damage, which is okay. And she hasn't countered me yet. So I'm going to go ahead and use the S3. No defense break there, but I have a burn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use my S3 here. Hopefully it defense breaks. If it provokes, that's also cool. Oh, very nice. Okay, so I did hit that. So now this gives me another turn to kind of cycle through my skills with the Katie's. Ravi's going to go ahead and attack my Clary, and that's fine. But Ken should be able to deal massive amounts of damage here. Oh, I see. Ravi's running the self-cleansing artifact. So that's interesting. Gonna go ahead and soul burn the S2, put that defense break on, and go into the S1 for that kill. There we go. Alright, Ken showing who is the better bruiser in this case. Alright, so this is gonna be very interesting to see what happens. That's a very fast Luna. Very interesting here. Ken is gonna go ahead and counterattack that. Very, very nice. Araminta's gonna go and hit me with that burn, proccing Zerato's counterattack. Very nice. Luna did not get brought down under 50%, so this could be an issue. She's probably gonna... Oh, I thought she was gonna one-shot my Ken, but okay. I'll take that. I thought Ken's HP was a little lower, so Luna's S3, because it ignores elemental advantage, it actually gains elemental advantage against whoever she's fighting. The thing is, it will target whoever has the lowest amount of HP. It will not always target, like, the fire unit that she typically has elemental advantage over. So, in this case, Crimson Armament had the lowest amount of HP because she was taking additional damage from Arius, which is really nice. So Luna went ahead and S3'd her, which is exactly what I wanted. Because Ken is probably not going to survive a Luna S3 if she is buffed and lands a crit, and Zerato's kind of squishy just overall. So this is very nice. I survived the first hit, didn't need a healer for this, no sustain, because all of his units are pretty squishy, because it's meant to cleave. And we should be able to take down that Luna right here. Very, very nice. Alright, so it was a kind of a gimmick team to go in with, but hey, it worked out in the end. Zerato dealing a lot more damage than I thought he would, though. That was pretty nice. Alright, so that's the second battle done. We actually managed to, yeah, we took down that tower right here, Sulfura down there. Alright, so now for the last battle, we're gonna go ahead, no jump cuts here, jump right into the Lionheart Stronghold. So we're gonna go ahead and fight this guy, Dead Arc, as the final boss. Now, going into the first battle, we see there's Sirmia, there is a Moonlight Cecilia, and there is a Moonlight Rose. So the first team, Rose is probably going to go first and push everybody up. Cecilia is probably going to put the invulnerability on everybody, and then Sirmia is going to be there, which is going to be quite interesting for me to deal with. Now, the way I'm going to deal with this is going to be quite simple. I'm going to use my team that I used before, Seaside Bologna, with Montmorency and Crimson Armand. The reason I'm using this is because Seaside Bologna can easily get rid of the skill nullifier buff that Cecilia puts on the team, and she's also going to act as a really strong DPS. Sirmia is going to target the Crimson Armin because she has a disadvantage against Bellona and Montmorency, so that's her only real valid target. Everything else doesn't really matter. Once I kill the Sirmia, it's game over. The second battle here, Moonlight, Zerato, Vildred, and Armin, it should be okay. I'm going to bring in my Ken here because he's a fire attribute and he can easily deal with my opponents there. I'm going to bring in the Acades as well as my healer. Now, Zerato is not a huge issue whatsoever, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in probably Helga. Now, the reason I'm bringing in Helga here and not Clary won't be too big of a help here, but Helga's going to allow me to put defense breaks on his team, and she's going to allow me to attack buff my Ken, which is going to be very, very nice. Alright, so I think this is good enough to go into this. Let's go ahead and give it a shot and see how this goes. Okay, so going up against this team, that Rose is actually not faster than my Crimson Armin, which is fantastic. Going to put up the immunity and the invincibility buff here. Rose is going to go ahead and S3. She's going to hit all 3 of my units, giving my CSAT Bellona 3 stacks, which is very good. That's exactly what I want. Now, the Cecilia is going to attack, and this is going to trigger my Bellona's S2. I actually wanted her to push, to get pushed up. So Bellona could hopefully defense break some people. No defense breaks. The skill nullifier is there. Sirmia, I heard from my guildmates, was a little bit tanky, so we'll see how she does here in terms of damage. Okay, yeah, not a lot of damage whatsoever. That's a interesting Sirmia. Alright, we're going to go ahead and S3 with the Bellona, prevent any buffs from hopefully being stacked. Okay, very nice. Unhealable on 2 people and unbuffable on 3 people. That's very nice. That means that Cecilia's barrier buff will not be active, which is good. Got rid of the Sirmia. What? Okay, I was not expecting that. We got rid of the Sirmia. That is very, very nice. Everyone's going to be attacking Crimson Armin anyway, so it doesn't matter who I provoke. But I want to get rid of the Cecilia because she's quite annoying, so I'm going to go for her first. Heal up a little bit with Montmorency, and we'll see how they do. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just continuously attack the Cecilia here. We're going to go ahead and take her down because the fact that her barrier is really annoying. So if I try to go for the Rose, the barrier is going to stack on the Rose. Right now, the Cecilia is still unbuffable, so she's not going to put the barrier on herself. Very, very nice. We took her down. And yeah, this is such a safe team. It's a faster team than like the Dizzy comps and stuff that I sometimes use. Oh, there we go. And we finish off with a dual attack. Rosa Hargana pulling through. Okay, very nice. My Helga's really fast. That team is really, really slow on defense. So I'm going to go ahead and put up the S3 here with Helga. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put the invincibility on Acades to minimize the amount of damage that she's going to take here. I'm going to assume that I'm going to need the S3 because his team's about to go, and will probably deal quite a bit of damage unless I kill this Vildred. Nope, no one shot on the Vildred. Unfortunate, even with the attack buff. That's okay though. He's not dealing, he dealt quite a bit of damage to Helga, but my Helga's quite tanky. Alright, Zerato's gonna go ahead and S3. Defense breaks on people. Alright, stunned my Acades. Very interesting. That's a lot of effectiveness for him to stun my Acades. Now, here's the dangerous thing. I need to kill this Vildred as soon as possible. Never mind, Acades is broken with her Wondrous Potion Vial. She cleansed herself out of her stun with her artifact, so now she's able to S3 and just cleanse my entire team. Okay, I was about to say, before Acades just, pulled a miracle here, was that I need to kill Vildred fast, because with the defense break on my Ken and my Helga, Vildred will be doing a lot of damage. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually go for the Zerato. Zerato is the only real main DPS threat at this point now, so I'm going to go ahead and put the invincibility on my Acades to reset her S3 cooldown for next turn. I'm probably going to need it if Zerato's going to get debuffed here. Nope, no debuffs on the Zerato. That's very nice. Zerato can't be stunned, so Ken's S3 loses some value there. And I'm kind of scared to use Helga's S2. Mostly because her S1 also defense breaks, but her S2 is really strong. I want to avoid putting defense break on the Zerato if I can, because the fact that Zerato can just counterattack, put the defense debuff on me instead. So I'm going to wait for Zerato's defense buff to wear down. Yeah, so he's going to have a turn coming up. So hopefully his... Oh, okay. I didn't even see that the armor was defense broken from the Helga. So that's very nice. Going to deal quite a bit of damage to this Armin with my Ken. It's very tanky though. I'm going to wait for the defense buff to go away from the Zerato so I can easily attack him at this point. I'm going to put the attack buff on my Ken. And I'm probably going to Soul Burn my Ken for his next round so he can attack into the Zerato. Alright, we're going to go ahead and S3 here. Just heal everyone kind of up back to full health, especially Helga. Top her off there, very nice. Okay, we're going to Soul Burn into this Zerato. Ooh, unfortunate. That did not work out. He transferred a debuff onto me, and he has lifesteal. It's kind of annoying. Very nice dual attack there. He's going to put the burn on me and the stun. He's running, he is running, what is it called? God, I forgot the artifact that stuns. It's like slipping my mind right now, but that's alright. Okay, Zerato should not be able to deal that much damage. Yeah, there we go. Even with the defense break on my character, he's not dealing that much. Stun on the Helga, quite unfortunate, but that's okay. Achades can go ahead and top everyone off again. Zerato's still quite low, even with his lifesteal set, so he should not be able to out-heal my damage output.
I'll do everything I can.
Ooh, okay. Please don't stun the Achades again this time. Very nice. Stun the Ken, unfortunate, but we're going to go ahead and S2 here. Defense break on him. He's going to bounce it back to us. A little bit unfortunate, but we should be okay. Alright, Armin's going to go ahead and stack some poisons on us. That's fine. Blind as well. So we're not going to hit the Zerato here. We're going to play it safe. Going to buff our Ken. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of all the debuffs and cleanse with Achades. This is why she's so good. Her healing output is absolutely insane. We didn't soul burn the heal because we didn't really need it. I'm going to soul burn Ken though, so he can try to finish off this Zerato. Alright, hopefully this will do it. Very nice. Alright, so now we just have Crimson Armin left. And there we go. Helga showing that the axe is mightier than a shield. And yeah, we attacked the main stronghold. So very nice. We've used all three of our battles, and I don't know how I feel about this new system of Guild Wars. At this point, it feels like you can really just kind of attack anybody. There's no reason to differentiate between like who's in stronghold and who's wherever. I guess you want someone strong in your stronghold. I guess you want people stronger in these like middle towers here, as opposed to the surrounding towers that used to protect the middle towers. But anyway, we'll see how Guild Wars play out over the course of this week and into the future. I don't really have any opinions on this. I just like this mode because it's kind of interesting and fun to play every once in a while. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more Epic 7 content, and leave a comment down below letting me know what I can do to improve. And until next time, take care.